Willkommen, liebe Fliegerkameraden. Hier sind wir bei der belgischen Mannschaft zu Gast. Neben mir steht Jean-Pierre und Philipp. Philipp ist nach der ersten Runde in seiner Klasse Nummer 1. Erstmal Gratulation. Congratulations for your first place after the first circle. And Jean-Pierre, this hawk is right over there. Also deine Hawk steht hier. Philipp, tell us something about the hawk from Jean-Pierre.
Well, Jean-Pierre is flying a Hawk made by Skygate Collection, a kit from Skygate Collection. He competes in the 20 kilogram class. He's a very good pilot. He has been doing F3A competition for 30 years, so we're very glad that he joined the Belgian team. So it's nice to have a second pilot who's at the top. Unfortunately, on the first flight round went okay, but on the second flight round his engine wouldn't start, so he lost out. Because we had some hopes that he could end up very high in the 20 kilogram class. Unfortunately, even with a very good flight now, it will be maybe the best place is top 10. Still, it's very good for his second competition. He competed for the first time with the same airplane in Israel in 2009. And he will definitely be on the team again for the next Masters in Switzerland.
Okay. I hope. Mr. Zardini, it's okay. Thank you. So, let us please show us your Fuga Magister. Okay. It's a very nice model. Thank you. Yes, Philip. Tell us something about this nice model. You've built it by your own?
This is a completely own design model. I started taking measurements and taking photographs of it in June 2000, so that's over 11 years ago. It's always been a favorite airplane of mine ever since I was a young kid, at 8 years old. I watched the Belgian Air Force display team of the Red Devils, which had the same color scheme, and I was just fond of that airplane. I never imagined that 10 years later I would be flying the same airplane during pilot training, and I actually have 4 flights on this tail number. Now, a couple of years later, with the ducted fans, it was impossible to make this airplane because the air intakes and the exhausts are too small. But when the turbines came, I was very happy because that made it possible to make my dream come true of flying Fuga Magister in scale. There are a lot of working features on this airplane. I tried to do as good as I could to replicate everything exactly like on the full size, especially like the flaps, which are on the rails, and they on the rails and on ball bearings. It changes the airfoil completely. It makes it very efficient at low speeds. Also, it has very nice air brakes on top and the bottom of the wing, 6 on each wing, and they show a bit the style of the designers. These are typical glider type spoilers. Other functions are the normal functions, but I also have opening canopies. Everything has been made really for this airplane. The retracts are made specially for this airplane. The struts, wheels, tires, everything is made specially for this airplane. I compete with it in the 13.5 kilogram class. It's just 13.4 kilograms. I didn't have to do anything special to stay under that weight. It just turned out to be fine. And but the airplane flies like a 20 kilogram airplane, so this gives me an edge. It's a very neutral airplane, very good for aerobatics, very slick. It's like a powered glider but with a lot of power, and so the aerobatics are very nice and smooth, and this allows me to score very well. I also had a very good static score, but this is because I took special care during all those years of work. I took special care for the outlines, that they would be perfect, and that the judges could not find any errors.
Looking incredible.
Yes, I'm very happy with how the model turned out.
Yes. How many points you get in the static?
1,360.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Auch die Reifen sind hier selbst noch gemacht, wie ihr es eben gehört habt. Auch das Fahrwerk selbst. Hoppa. Guckt euch mal die Klappen an, wie es hier drunter aussieht. Das ist doch unglaublich, oder? Ja, liebe Fliegerkameraden, das war ein tolles Interview, eine schöne Einlage hier über die Fuga Magister, über die Hawk aus Belgien und Jean-Pierre Zardini. Thank you. And Philip Avonds. Thank you. And we say something to our audience. Jet
modeling is top.
Bye bye.